But I see this crisis as also one that has a silver lining. And if I can explain that, and it really relates to my first point on progress, and that is expediting reforms that we were going to do anyway, but we bring them forward now. And that includes formalizing the informal sector. In Egypt, we have a very big informal sector. Many of them, because of the curfew in the evening and some of the disruption in terms of movements, are going to be affected. And therefore, cash payments will be provided to them in if they are starting to register, and that is happening with respect to also financial inclusion. So bringing forward, formalizing the informal sector. Number two, spreading the social safety net. So pushing on reforms that we have done before to include more households, to include more families is something that is taking place. And then, of course, thinking in the digital space and the financial inclusion space is something which is quite important. The one thing that I also wanted to say is that the UN has come out and warned several times that COVID should not derail us from thinking about SDGs going forward. And that is something that we believe in very much. And that's
sustainable development goals. Then.
Yes, and that is because every reform that we are doing today should not be just a defensive, but it is really offensive in the sense that it is supposed to push the country and its potential post-COVID. And that is the story that Egypt wants to say. I have been in government in different capacities. At the central bank in 2008 when the global financial crisis took place, and then in 2011, 2013, and then 2000, and then Minister of Tourism. So in each of these times, there were many challenges for Egypt. Nonetheless, there is a lot of resilience, and I'm sure that we will come out of this one with a good story. And that's why on Thursday of last week, I also launched a new narrative of partnership with our development partners, and that is PMPMP, which is people and projects and purpose. So everything we do today as a government is not just to stem and mitigate the impact of COVID, but it is a way to prepare us for what everyone is talking about today, which is the new normal, whether it's more reliance on digital, whether it's more financial inclusion, whether it's more investment in both the education as well as the health sectors. So everybody's working extremely hard. The government is even in terms of the expediting the coordination amongst itself to be able to push with all of this forward. So I'll stop here and open up. Thank you very much.